I know with our club, I think, and we had a lot of lean years then. People left. They come back now though, but you know, probably 15 years. There's a lot of stuff there no one knows about.
Who's gonna be the fittest side? Who's gonna run this game out? That's what's gonna win it.
Hayden Davey.
He comes here now and again. I've had a chat with Hayden, so he's a good bloke.
Oh yeah.
He's a smart man, Hayden.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Brilliant footballer.
He'll be at the club tonight too, I think.
Oh, will he? Oh, great. Really?
They were petrified of us.
Huh? What would you say they were petrified?
Well, they were scared of us.
Sorry?
They were all the clubs were scared of us after a couple of years, weren't they? They didn't want to play against us.
Yeah, but have a look at this. Have a look at this fit. This is real quality.
Oh my God, Father!
I mean, the moustache,
Good God, Fred.
Kick to be taken by Barrett. Switches towards the centre of the ground looking for Smart. He overruns it. Ball bounces awkwardly for Freeth. But Boston's have got space now. Earl through the half-forward line. Kicks deep looking for Wayne Raleigh. Leading in the race for it. Gathers the ball in. Taps it on now. Over the top of the ball is Moose. Hayden Davey. Clunan. Davey comes out with it. Plays the ball in front of him, taps it on to McLaughlin. McLaughlin off the left boot, magnificent goal. Well done, Hayden Davey.
You could play a bit there those days.
I forgot about that. What year was this?
but that is magnificent, isn't it? Look at that.
Yep.
Told you I was a fan. There you go. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
There's more. I think we've got H. Davey somewhere else here. I think he could. Oh, actually, this is pretty classic. This is you giving the fella a little bit of a warning.
Sutherland, scrambled kick, goes nowhere. Ball comes to ground, picked up by Kim Clark. He scrabbles it forward to find Freeth in the way for Boston's on that half-back line. He looks wide, looking for David Raleigh. He's got room to move, takes a mark, plays on quickly, looking for McLaughlin. McLaughlin will play onto the left boot. Switches the play in, looking for Michael Miller. Over the top, Michael Miller. Failed to take the mark, but is grabbed around high.
You're a bit angry then, Has.
Yeah, well, he hit him. He hit him.
Take the free kick from about 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
He used to get angry sometimes, didn't he?
Nasty man.
But that's a good little warning, isn't it?
It was.
Oh, 50.
Now, you silly fella there. You won't do that again, will you?
Just a friendly...
Just a friendly warning.
Yeah, that's a friendly warning, yeah. And I think you could tackle a bit sometimes too.
Thank you.
From memory.
Montgomery's kick out finds Peter Hughes all on his own. He'll go directly upfield. Looking for Warrior in that centre half spot. Well done by Moose. He meets the ball now. Through comes Kim Clark, gains possession, tackled by Hayden Davey, and Pinker holding the ball. Hayden Davey will take the free kick from the centre of the ground. Looking for Leeds, goes wide to Ray Wollaston on his own. He's got room to move in.
Hayden Davey.
Exceptional.
Could play.
Exceptional, yeah. Unfortunately, I saw him towards the end of his career, but yeah, a lot of people called him the General.
Well, it's good footage too. I think this is filmed by Ron Campbell.
Okay.
He's the best.
Yeah, it would have been,
He
yeah.
was.
You know, he's the best. He played fullback in Angara's premiership in 1955 or something.
He was still playing tennis out there when I left.
Yeah.
Good tennis.
And in fact, I think we've even got a playlist here in a sec. Here you go. And it was that long ago they were playing God Save the Queen.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, you were really up against it with that team. Although Patch made a comment that you were more solid across the ground. You know, it was like I'll just turn it down.
Yeah, but they'd won easily all year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the strength of their 5 or 6 big guns.
Yeah.
But they certainly had passengers this particular day.
Favour of Tasman's. Through comes Kenny Davey. Shovels the handball forward. Here's a chance for Boston's. Tapped on by Richard Saunders and Hayden Davey, the General. 30 6 years of age. He steadies and he pops one through for Boston's.
Yeah, but you guys were solid across the ground.
We were very competitive during the year, but they just had that. There's a couple of their gun players there. They had Slade and another one, and they come out here with us at the beginning of the year, and they were all ready to sign. Then they turned around and went to Tasman's. That's right.
Oh, really? Is that right?
Yeah, and the guys could kick goals, no worries, and they were just that little bit of, and that was the difference between us and them all year. And then we measured up this year, and I don't think he could kick it. I don't think he could kick it.
A help.
I don't think he could kick a goal.
No, that's right.
The pressure was on. The pressure was on, and it just luck. We had advantage of it. We took advantage of the luck.
Forward towards the centre of the crown. Well met by Pedler. A good handball onto Boyce. He got rid of it pretty quickly, but I think it'll be effective. Barry, the little chip shot in, and that finds Slade. Slade at centre half forward. Unsure, but now he goes long, and a screaming kick. A screaming kick, but in the spot was Brenton Mortimer, and he was met from the front, and the free kick will be taken by Brenton Mortimer. Gutsy stuff then by Mortimer.
Well, the goals you kicked are really good.
Yeah.
Ball shovelled out now. In comes Bilney.
Oh, that's Kingsley, Bilney, that one. Oh, yeah. I see Kings every now and again. Who's that? That's Chook.
And he pops it through. An amazing goal. Running forward into the pocket and snaps it around on the left boot. And well done from the back pocket by Subby Sampson and Kingsley Bilney, the follow-up kick from the centre of the ground. Good play. That takes Boston's 1 goal, 1 to Tasman's 1 goal. Good work. Both defences being very strong at this stage. All players would be still starting to just get rid of a few nerves.
You can't see it, but it was a bit of a drizzly day that day. You don't really see it on the...
Looks grey.
Yeah. Perfect day for football, really.
Yep, certainly is. And Tasman's...
If you're playing in a grand final, any day would be perfect.
Any day's bloody perfect, but Tasman's were the favourites.
Oh, out and out.
The favourites just coming onto the ground now in Tasman Football Club. Deservedly favourites for the premiership today.
They would have been rapt that we beat Waybacks, because Waybacks were obviously the stiffest competition during the year.
Yes.
So what everyone forgets about this year that we won that premiership is they've got to remember that we were only the 4th best side in the competition. We finished 4th. All we did was win 3 games in a row. So when we knocked Waybacks off, you know, even subconsciously, Tasmans would have been thinking, well, this is good. Well,
Christmas.
That's not the best mindset to go into a game, even though there's no deliberate thoughts that you're going to win it easy or anything like that. Those players are too experienced for that. But there's just that little percent that they think they'd rather play Bostons than Waybacks, and sometimes that doesn't help you when you get behind the pump a bit.
No, not if you think it's going to be easy.
He's tackled high. Play on's the call. Kicked off the ground by Barry. Slade. Back to Slade again. He's handballs it out to Boyce. Boyce turns. Kicks back to Steele Seaman, and it's good mark.
Was Ronnie Evans in that side?
Yes.
He was.
Yep.
Great player.
Yeah. Oh, look, they had some real good players. We were more of an even side than they had, you know, 4 or 5 outstanding footballers. Whereas our side was just balanced right over all positions.
And by the looks of the names in there, it had been sort of come as a Boston building.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, even, you know.
Because there's a lot of brothers in there.
Yeah, and even though, like with Tank Richards and that, you know, coming from Mallee Park and Kenny Dovey, they're a big part of Boston's, like embraced it and become, you know, part of that, just that team structure that we wanted. And we knew we had to play as a team to have any hope of going with them.
Flicked off the hands. There's a few tired boys out there, you believe me. Played on now towards Buckland. Through comes Kevin Freeth. He should kick. He doesn't. He handballs towards Milky Saunders. Well done. Good play from everyone. He's well met. That's good football. Well done by Kingsley Bilney. Kicked up towards the forward pocket area. That's top bit of play. That's desperation from both sides. No one was going to give an inch and they didn't. That's good, honest, hard-working grand final football, and that's what it's all about. Boundary throw in from about 20 metres around from the Boston forwards, full forward area. Tank Richards in the front spot. Brings it to ground. Tank Richards handballs out towards Kenny Davey. The quick snapshot. It's going close. It's an incredible shot, I think. It's an unbelievable shot from Kenny Davey. The best under 21 player for the year, 1986, and he's just done a miraculous goal from the deep in the forward pocket, back over his head to put Boston's a further 6 points in front. They go to 9 goals 7, Sis goal 9. I think that gives them about a 15-point advantage.
What was the instruction going out there?
Don't get involved in anything early as far as if they tried to
Really?
rough you, just...
That's unusual for an underdog. Normally it's the opposite instruction.
No, but we knew, we had a couple in the side that could have taken the bait, and they knew that, and or they actually tried to do it.
And there's a to-do here. And I think they want to keep a check on what's going on here. We don't want to see this. This is going to spoil the start of the game. Silly play from both sides. Stupid play from both sides.
Ray Wotherston played in it. Ray Wotherston, he was just tough for football, you've seen. You know, always regard him pound for pound as one of the toughest. And he was hard yakka. He'd soon, he was like small, he'd clean you up every now and again.
House gains possession, pressured by Raleigh. Hughes possession, handball to Mick Fowler, handball back to Ray Wotherston, put him under pressure, and it's a non-event at this stage. Ray Wotherston bursts through, gains possession, left foot, looking for Warrior and finds him about 40 metres out, directly in front of goal. Comes in, takes the shot now, looks good off the boot, and there's no doubt about that. Straight through the middle for Boston.
You mentioned Ray and Boston's there. I mean, they were obviously a fairly young club still at this point.
Yeah.
What happened to bring them success? How did they start making grand finals? Which of course culminated in '86, but they obviously played in several.
Yeah, look, I'm taking a rough guess. I reckon they've probably played in 2 or 3 grand finals, and they've won one, so they haven't played many. But they had that window of the Wotherstons, and they brought in Joey Haynes and...
Peter Hughes from the half-back line, long kick to the centre wing, looking for Haynes. Makes good position, handballs quickly onto Ernie Warrior. He plays on.
From memory, you didn't win that grand final by much, did you?
Nah.
So you had 5. You were 5 goals up at quarter time, weren't you?
I think we won it by 7 points.
Yeah, so they come back.
Sure, but no, I know it's.
I reckon 7 points sounds right, actually.
Yeah.
Pullen chips the ball on, looking for Rowe. Through comes Ray Wotherston for Boston's. He blazes towards goal, and a great mark taken by Smallacombe over the top. He handballs on quickly to Clunan. Clunan's kick up to the half forward flank.
Because it's really the 1980s that you're talking about there.
Yeah.
He booms the ball forward to Tank Richards, and a good piece of play by Kenny Davey and
How did Kenny Davey come to the club?
When?
Oh, how?
Good question. I'm not sure what...
Do you want me to say something? What? Yep.
Yeah, about Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, another one, very skillful, mainly a forward pocket player, kicked a lot of incredible goals. He had that touch of class.
I'm not sure whether he played... No, he didn't play. I don't think he played any junior footy there.
So, yeah. I remember Kenny Davey playing for Elliston and kicking a lot of goals up there, and that would have been maybe early 80s.
Man.
So, and also I remember him playing for Mallee Park So I don't know if that was before Boston's or after.
There were a few Mallee Park boys that did, but he knew a lot of us. Yeah, and
Did he win male medals?
he won best under 21 that year. I'm not sure. I don't think he won a male medal. No. He won the male medal, Kingsley Bilney that year. I think we got the goal kicking and the
Oh, really? Okay.
and the under 21s.
The running boys, the kick in towards centre, half forward. Out comes Subby Sampson for Boston's with a good clearing dash. The handball, when the kick should have been used, put Shannon under pressure, but he switches to the centre and finds Kingsley Bilney. Bilney on the left foot looked for Richard Saunders, and he's held, and the player's called, play on. Ball shovelled out now. In comes Bilney. Left leg back in towards the full forward area. Mick Fowler through. On his left boot from the pocket, and he pops it through. An amazing goal. Running forward into the pocket.
He won the male medal that year, Kingsley Bilney, 86.
Kingsley Bilney. Tell me about him.
Well, it's very skillful. Come from Mallee Park. From memory, I think he won the 1986 male medal.
He did.
Played centre for us and extremely skillful. Lovely lad.
Gibson tapped out of his hands, picked up by Tronalden again, on to Kingsley Bilney. Play it on now, calls the umpire. The advantage free, he goes in towards Tank Richards.
Before the season, was there a concerted decision to go for a flag?
No.
So
the year before, Gary Ray was coaching us. He coached the year before that, and then at the start of that next year, he had to go to Adelaide, I think. For some reason, they couldn't coach us. He went back to Adelaide, and that was like 2 or 3 games into the year, and so I was captain at the time, and it was probably a bit early. I hadn't really wanted to do it just then, but ended up doing it, and then enjoyed it and decided to do it again the next year. And the club was happy to reappoint me. But I think the way we started the year just to try and get a side together that could compete with the others, and we had a lot of our juniors coming through, and I don't think there was any thought of a grand final berth at that stage.